Hi everyone, welcome back to Alcove Health Women's Clinic. I am Sherri, Client Relations Manager, and today I'm here in our clinic with Meg, one of our RNs. And listen, we know there's a lot of talk about abortion, and specifically we know a lot of women are choosing a medical abortion over a surgical abortion. And here in the US, the FDA is charged with making sure that all of our medications are safe and effective for what they are intended to be used for. Right. So we're going to talk about those restrictions and we're going to talk about the role of the FDA. But first, Meg, can you explain to everyone what we mean when we say a medical abortion?
Sure. So a medical abortion is actually a combination of two different types of medications. The first is called mifepristone, and mifepristone blocks progesterone from getting to your pregnancy so that it can no longer thrive. And then 24 hours or more later, you take misoprostol at home, and it will cause the cramping and bleeding so that the contents of the uterus are expelled.
So the actual abortion takes place
at home, yes. So people need to understand that.
Okay, and so prior to COVID, there were some restrictions in place, and during COVID, the FDA relaxed some of those. So it is easy for you to think that maybe medical abortions are a little more casual now, and we don't need to be so concerned with them. But what would a woman expect a medical abortion to feel like when she has that at home?
Yes, so I certainly wouldn't call it casual.
Okay.
It's pretty heavy cramping, pretty heavy bleeding with clots. Often you have diarrhea associated with it, and the whole time frame takes about 4 hours. So it can be kind of disconcerting to have all that happen at home without any kind of medical supervision.
Okay, and how far along does the FDA approve you to be eligible for a medical abortion?
Yes, so the FDA has approved these medications to be used up to the beginning of the 10th week from your last menstrual period. So that would be 70 days starting from the first day of your last menstrual period.
But wait a minute, Meg, because
Yes.
I hear women say, and I hear other people say, and I read that people are actually able to get the medical abortion up to 77 days, which is up to the 11th week from their last menstrual period. Is that correct?
Yes, there are some clinics that are doing that pretty regularly. And they would say that they're using this medication regimen off-label, okay? And while that does happen pretty commonly, it also has some concerns that go with it. It can increase the side effects, and it can lessen the effectiveness of the whole procedure.
Okay, and so this week on A Camera, a Clinic, and a Question, the question's coming to you, and it's from a woman that says, I just want to do a telehealth visit with an abortion provider and get the medical abortion mailed to my home, which here in Virginia is legal. And she says, can't I just adjust the date of my period so it appears I'm under 10 weeks? Is there really any harm to doing that?
Well, yes, there is some harm to doing that because the side effects could be increased. It's possible for the misoprostol has known teratogen effects, which means it can cause birth defects, and ultimately the abortion would be incomplete. Therefore, you would have to go on for a surgical abortion.
Okay, and so for even the woman who might say, I'm not gonna try to change my period dates, but honestly, I think I know when my last menstrual period was, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. And so she thinks, I think I might come in under that number. What is she to do if all she has to go off of is her home pregnancy test? What is the best thing for her to do?
So that's the woman I really would encourage her to come in and see us. An ultrasound is the best way to date your pregnancy. And it also can confirm the location of your pregnancy and make sure that it's inside the uterus. So the ultrasounds that we offer here really are very valuable as you're trying to make a pregnancy decision.
And you know, Meg, every week we have women that come in and they are fairly certain how far along they are. And then when you do the ultrasound, we find that they're not accurate. So when you're talking in just a matter of days, making it no longer effective for you, these are pretty big decisions, and you owe it to yourself to have the information that will give you the accurate date for how far along you are, right?
That's exactly right. Yes.
And so listen, everyone, we know that there is a lot of information out there about abortion, and we know it never matters more than it matters when it's you that's making the decision. And so we want you to have that accurate information so you can make a good decision for your reproductive health. That's why we provide things like a lab-grade pregnancy test and an ultrasound. And we've had women that have come in with the medical abortion pill in their hand and said, I know I can take this, but it just feels like I need more information. But they'll say, you know, everyone around me is saying it's safe. I just don't feel like I have enough information. And we want you to know this. You don't have to live with everyone else. You only have to live with you. And we're here to help you do that well. So we encourage you today to find our website on the end screen. Contact us so we can give you your free and confidential medical appointment so you can get the information you need and make the best decision for your reproductive health.
Yes.
Thanks for being here today, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.